we are live. Alive. Usually you all don't get to see what my concentration face looks like. Let's see if it comes about. Hey everybody, what's up? Getting on time this week, whoop whoop. Can you hear the delay upstairs? That's okay. Now I won't be able to hear it because I got my headphones in. And they block out like everything. These are slowly growing on me. I have always hated this style. Roscoe's chilled out. Max, yes, I know. He's on his throne. Do you have any pets? Do they go near you when you practice? Obviously, not all pets can roam free. But, I mean, maybe you've got a cool lizard who likes to hang out while you flow. Gosh. And get in lizard pose. You could be so cool. Roscoe. It's like me and you. We get in dog poses. Down dog. Up dog. We don't do cow face all the time, but I know that some people like it. So maybe we'll do that and close out tonight. It requires a lot of hip flexibility though, so even, I don't know. I've only met a few people who have just naturally really open hips, and they're really special people. Oh. Have a good sleep in Germany. Hope the beautiful mountains are about you and whatever else is going on, but see you later. We'll get started in 3 more minutes. So if you have any questions you want to throw out there while we're waiting, feel free to do so. Otherwise, I will just start rambling to fill the space. Ooh, reminds me. Be right back. Ha-ha! Choo-choo. Yes, go where? I love you. Hip mobility can be connected to your low back issues because it's like the intersection. So, I mean, it can just cause discomfort and lack of mobility to be able to make your hips go like the million directions they can go. So they're just sensitive. So That's about it. Maybe you don't want open hips. That's okay. If you don't stretch, sometimes you might not even notice if they're tight or not. We have to come to the mat to observe and, do what we can with our bodies, the only one we have. So that's my best answer. Do you speak German and English? I'm impressed. I wish I was bilingual. Could have tried harder, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to come back to you on that. You can definitely isolate different parts of your glute muscles with different moves, but I'm not as familiar with weight training, to be completely honest, so I have to look up that. But it's 7 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and get flowing. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. I'm Kat, and we've got 45 minutes of power yoga at home in our spaces. So if you want to listen to the playlist, it is in the chat. Go ahead and pull it up now. Otherwise, all you need just is your mat. Blocks are optional, but we are going to get in half moon, so if you like one for that pose, have it on hand. Water is also great. Take it whenever you need it. And we'll go ahead and get going. So if you're going to listen to the playlist, go ahead and hit play. And 3, 2, 1. On Winter Dreams. We're going to start in child's pose. Big toes touch and knees as close or as wide as you need. I've been needing more low back, so I've been keeping them closer as I humble forward. When they're a little closer like this, or if you're tighter, you might need a block in under your forehead. Just check in and adjust, and then begin to settle. And just notice what you notice. How does your body feel? What is your energy like today? And is your mind pulling one way or another? All of these are okay, they're normal. But we break that mindset and we practice presence, starting with the breath. Draw it into your belly and let it go. In deeper, belly and lungs. Let it go. And deeper, fill up to your chest. And release 3-part breath. Equal length in and out of the nose. Draw it in. Expand your ribs. And release. Push the hands, hips back a little further towards the heels. And full breath in, pushing the hands. And breath out. Maybe shake your head no. And full breath, last one here. And release. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Left hand stacks on top as you press your left hip back. And then inhale to your full side body. And release. Walk your hands through center and then to the left. Right hand might stack as you press right hip back. Fill up inside. And release. Through the center, walk the hands. And start to slide palms forward. Keep your chest low, elbows low. And then lift up, making your way to tabletop. Setting up a flat spine. Belly button draws in. And then lower the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, lift the center back. And inhale, lower again, collarbone spread. Exhale, push to get more height. And flow it through. Maybe add a little more of something. Or take something else if you need. C curves, maybe more hip action, neck, wrist. Take what you need here in your space, in your body. Last cycle here. Big breath in. Breath out. And come back to neutral spine. Curl the toes. Lift shins to hover, knees to hover just above the mat. Soft bend in the elbows. Really push your palms. Lift higher in the core. And one more. Full breath in. Breath out. Step your feet back, high push up, hold for one inhale. Measure your down dog. And hips press up and back, chest in between the arms. Thighs press behind you. Maybe you walk the dog one heel at a time towards the earth. And then come back to stillness. Really press those palms, each knuckle pressing down. Shoulder blades plugged in and down the back. Draw your core in. Make this pose work for you. And really press the heels. Soft bend in the knees. Thighs pressing back. One more. Full breath in here. And walk the hands to your feet, back of your mat. Hands to shins, lift your chest up, flat spine. And fold forward, long spine. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands to elbows, ragdoll. Option to take big bend in the knee or keep it soft. Press the feet, the hamstrings. Option if you want a little more weight on the head. Hands cradle the back. And don't pull, just let gravity do its work. One more full inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Halfway lift, spine flat. Fold forward. High mountain, stand up, reach to the sky. And hands to the heart. Take a breath in. And let it go. Reach to the sky. Press the feet down, soften in the knee. And fold forward, hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, inhale, and walk your hands forward, high plank, hold. Just settle in this first one. Press your feet back, stay active in the legs as you draw your belly in. One more, full inhale, full exhale. Shift forward an inch, option to lower the knees first and then lower flat to your mat. Uncurl the toes, round the shoulders, lift your chest. And slowly lower, exhale. One more, breath in, lift up. And slowly lower, curl the toes, modified or high plank, press up. And then down dog, hips up and back. Inhale, press the hands, the hips. Exhale. One more. Bend in the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step your feet there. Halfway lift, fold forward. High mountain, stand, reach up, inhale. And fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands plant, high plank, step the feet back, hold, inhale. And to the mat, flat, exhale. One cobra, round the shoulders, lift up. And lower, curl the toes from the thighs, high plank, inhale up and down dog, back. Full breath in and out. One more. And bend in the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step your feet there. Halfway, lift breath in. Fold forward. High mountain. And fold. Halfway lift. Hands plant, high plank. Hold breath in. And chaturanga, halfway, optional lower flat. Cobra or up dog, tops of the feet, up dog, hips are lifted. And down dog, we meet, hips back and up. One more, full breath here. And let it go. Bend in the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. High mountain, reach the sky. And fold forward. Let it go. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands plant and lower to your degree from high plank to the mat or halfway. Cobra or up dog, back bend of choice. And down dog, we meet your flow. Always how you like it. Bend in the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Bend the knees, sink the hips down, lift the chest, chair pose. Squeeze the inner thighs. One more, full breath in. And fold forward, breath out. Halfway lift, flat back. Hands plant and flow it through your way to the mat or halfway. Up dog or cobra. And down dog. Exhale. Right foot to the sky. Breath in. Knee to nose crunch. Float shoulders over wrist. Three-legged dog. Press it back. And step it between the hands. Crescent lunge. Back heel stay stacked as you lower hips. Draw your core in as you reach up. First one, settle in. One more. Full inhale. Hands to the mat and flow your way to down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Knee to nose, crunch and float. Three-legged dog. Step it between the hands, crescent lunge. Inhale, lifts up. Press your feet, stabilize, exhale. Squeeze your right booty. Notice how that activates your front hip flexor. One more. Breath in. Hands to the mat and flow. Always an option to skip. Reset. Full breath in and out. One more. Bend in the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward. Chair pose, sit down, lift your chest strong. Breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Halfway lift and flow it through. Right foot up, inhale. Knee to nose, crunch, exhale. Three-legged dog. And step it through. Steady in pace and mind, crescent lunge. Reach up. Full breath in. And hands to the mat. Breath out, flow. Left leg up. Crunch it forward. Three-legged dog. Step it through. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Press the feet. Big breath in. Hands to the mat. Your journey to down dog.
3 full breaths. Take them. Last one. Bend in the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Chair pose. Sit down, lift up. 1 inhale. And fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. And flow it through. Stay connected. Really press your palms. See how much energy you can push down. And down dog. Right foot up, breath in. Knee to nose, crunch, breath out. And 3-legged dog. Crescent lunge, just 1 inhale. Lift up, find the sweet spot. And then hands down and flow. Left leg up, breath in. Knee to nose, shoulders over wrist. And 3-legged dog. Step it through, 1 breath. Find the spot and flow. Three full breaths. Really press your feet. And then bend the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold forward. Chair pose. 1 breath up, stay low in your hips. And then fold forward. Halfway lift. And flow or skip it, your choice. Maybe just hold plank for a breath in, a breath out, and then down dog. Your choice. Right foot up, breath in. And step it between the hands. Back foot spirals down, warrior 1. Stand up. Really press your back foot into the mat. Trying to square your hips. You might have to widen out your stance. That's okay. Take it. This is where we start holding. We start finding the challenge within. Warrior 2. Open. Back foot turns parallel, short edge of your mat. Heel and the arch of your foot might line up. Maybe a little wider. That's okay. And then arms to a T, left arm back, right arm reaches forward. Gaze is forward. Full breath in. Breath out. Straighten your front leg. So to reach forward, maybe toe heel your back foot in about a foot. And then triangle, shoulders stack, hips stack. Press the feet, and you're trying to lengthen out your side bodies, reaching forward. So if you're collapsing, 1 shoulder's down, come up a little bit, and then go back in. Find where you align. And maybe you want some more fire. Reach your top arm overhead. Just be mindful you don't lose your stacked shoulders and hips. If you want more, bottom hand reaches. Last full breath. Arms back to a T in triangle. Gaze out about 12 inches in front of your right foot. Maybe your block's already there, half moon. Go there with your hand and then lift your back foot up. Hips are stacked, shoulders stacked. Once you find this space where everything's in a line, maybe you lift a hand. Maybe not, that's okay. Last full breath here. Both hands down, foot stays lifted, standing splits. Maybe walk your hands to the back of your foot. Maybe one hand goes there, maybe both. Maybe they stay grounded. Maybe you start to pull yourself in a little bit. Keep lifting with your glute, your leg. Find your edge. Flirt with it. And then one more. Full breath in. Both feet down, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold forward, bend the knees, sit down, chair pose. Hands to heart and twist left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Hands stay at prayer as you twist, open the chest. Maybe open the arms, your choice. Maybe take a bind. But breathe. One more. Full breath in. And fold forward, hands down, breath out. Flat back, lift your core, chest forward. Hands plant, high plank, step back and hold. 3 yogi push-ups. You can do these from your knees. On your inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press up. Lower halfway. And exhale up. Last one, lower. And lift, hold breath in. And flow or down dog, breath out. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Ha. Two more full breaths. And left foot, lift it to the sky, breath in. Step it between the hands, warrior one. Back foot dials down, stand up. Trying to get your front thigh parallel to the mat. Make sure your front knee is over your ankle. And warrior two. Open back foot turns. Maybe you elongate the stance, maybe not. That is something that contributes to the intensity of this pose for yourself. Where are you at? One more, breath in. Breath out. Straighten your front leg, toe heel your back foot in, a little closer. Triangle. Reach forward and open. Hand can land wherever. Maybe it's up here. That's where you can be aligned in your hips, your shoulder. Or if you can go a little lower, that's okay. Maybe this is where you're at. Do you want more? Reach overhead. One or both arms. One more full breath in. Breath out, arms back to a T. Gaze out in front of your left foot. Bend the front knee. Half moon. Lift up. See, I'm not that tall, but a block is necessary for me to be aligned here. So I am assuming most of you out there would benefit. Something to just try. Because look, when you're aligned up here and you can engage the way you want, you can maybe float your hand. Last breath in. Both hands down, standing splits. Right foot lifts up. Maybe walk the hands in, your choice. Play here. One more, full inhale. And both feet down, top of your mat. Halfway lift, flat spine. Fold forward, chair pose. Hands to heart, twist to the left. Maybe stay here or open your arms. In chair pose, come through center. Fold forward. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands plant, high plank, and hold. Full breath in. Breath out. Halfway, yogi push-ups, high or low, lower. And then press up, breath out. Lower, inhale. And up. Last one, you're so strong. And up, inhale. Down dog or flow it through. Full breaths. Reset and down dog. One more. Full breath in. And let it go. Bend the knees, gaze top of your mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. High mountain. Reach up. And cactus arms open. Take a breath here. And then right arm out in front of you. Left arm swoops underneath. Maybe just back of the hands touch or take a bind with your thumbs and fingers. And then sit in your chair and cross your left leg over. Taking your time, really feeling your right foot take your weight. And then squeeze the outside of your shins. And then re-lift your elbows towards your chin. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. One more full breath in. Breath out. Keep your bind. Unwind. Lift your left knee. Hip height. And then warrior three with eagle arms. Option to release or challenge yourself. Take this. Keep pressing your feet. Reaching your crown. Last full breath here. Start to stand back up with control, knee towards the chest, and both feet down. Release your arms. And reach to the sky. Breath in. Cactus arms open. Left arm out in front. Right arm underneath. And sit in your chair. Feel your left foot. Press it down. Lift your right leg. Cross it over. Squeeze the outside of your shins. And breathe. Keep your core in. Last full breath here. Lift, uncross, one leg mountain with eagle arms. And warrior three, foot presses back. Head reaches forward. And start to stand back up. Lift your knee. Both foot down, unwind. Maybe shake it out. And take a breath in. Breath out. Weight is in your right foot again. Open your left knee for tree pose. Option to stay at your ankle or lift anywhere above or below your knee. And what type of tree are you tonight? And release. Left foot plants down. Right knee opens. Anywhere above or below your knee. Press it there. Maybe your hand helps it. And really press both feet. The bottom foot especially, the entire side. You'll notice if you're rolling, which side you need to press down more. Use your focus. Energy flows where intention goes. So put it in your mind, stay focused, and then be a tree. Last full breath here. And let it go. Ha. Come to the top of your mat. Reach to the sky. Inhale. And fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. And take your flow. Hands plant. Lower halfway or to the mat. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Exhale. And take a full breath in. Breath out. Crouch back. Hips toward your heels. And then high plank. Launch yourself forward. And hips back, heels, and knees bent. And press forward. And crouch. And launch. Little cardio. Reach it forward. And back. Option to add right knee, right elbow. And crouch. Left knee, left elbow. And crouch. Right. And crouch. Left. And crouch. Boom. Boom. Last two. Boom. And down dog. Ha. Right foot to the sky. Breath in. Bend the knee. Open your hip. Option to stay here. Or look on the outside of your mat on the left side. Back towards your foot. Maybe your right foot goes there. Toes turn. And then you lift your hips. Reach your arm towards the front of your mat. Flip dog. One more full breath here. Your right foot, press it down to come back to three-legged dog. Right foot down. Left foot up. Bend the knee open. Look, if you're going to flip your dog, look where you're going to put your foot. Go there. And then turn your gaze up as you lift up, reach. Last breath here. Gaze where you're going. Press your foot. Lift up. Both feet down. Last full breath here. And let it go. Knees down to the mat. Take a seat. Ha. I'm going to do a Yogi Boat. So take a seat. 90-degree bend in your knee. Start to hinge your chest back. This is boat pose. Maybe hands are grounded. Your choice. Maybe hands and shins lift parallel to your mat. Flex the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs. Maybe stay here or extend your feet. And breathe. Hands to prayer. Lace all but your pointer fingers. And point to the right. And to the left. And right. And left. Two more. And twist. Twist. Through the center. Breath in. Slowly lower to the mat. Ha. Full inhale. Let it go. Hands behind the head. Yogi bicycles. Last bit of core fire here. Knees are over hips. 90 degrees. Twist opposite elbow towards opposite knee. And extend one leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Ha. Breathe in. And breathe out. Maybe take your knees, draw some circles. One way and then the next. And squeeze them in one more time. And start to rock forward and back. Small at first. And then enough to take you up to a seat. Swing the legs around. Downward facing dog. And right foot to the sky, breath in. Knee to right elbow. And then kick your left foot over for pigeon. Create a little triangle shape with your front leg. Maybe toe heel your back foot a little more so your hips are square. Front heel is by your pubic bone. Maybe if you're really open, the shin's a little farther forward, but start here and see if this is enough. If there's a lot of space between you and the earth back here, bring a block in. And stay tall, or maybe you descend a little bit. Focus on the length in your spine more than how far you go down. Maintain the integrity and breathe. Maybe you've conquered an edge. You can give a little more adjust. And start to lift back up, not quite coming out yet. Option to bend the back knee. Be gentle, this can be quite intense. And then maybe hand reaches back and grabs the foot and pull it, give a little quad stretch here. Maybe hand walks to the outside to try and keep your ankle in line with your knee. And release. Replant your palms, curl the back toe, lift the hips, and press the foot back to the sky behind you. Bend the knee, open that hip. Option if you want to flip your dog, you can, or just take some circles with your leg, bend the knee, drawing on the side wall. One way and then the other. And both feet on the mat. Left foot up. Knee to left elbow, and then pigeon, kick your foot over, step up, toe heel your back knee and back one step. Stay here, maybe bring your block back into the other hip. Maybe stay tall, option to lace fingers to the low back. Take a little heart stretch. Stay with your breath. Use it to relieve the tension. If you're pushing yourself, soften with your breath. And
And start to come out. Maybe take that quad stretch right quick. And release. Plant the hands. Three-legged dog. Option to flip or bend the knee. Take those circles. For fancy, maybe you roll your ankle at the same time. Come back to our last down dog. This time, come up high on your toes so the heels stack over, bend the knees, chest presses back, and really lift your hips up, elongate your low back. Last full breath here. And knees down, child's pose, sink the hips back. And start to come out onto your back. Slow and controlled. Maybe take some water on your way. Arms to a T, stack your knees over your hips, and maybe cross your right knee over top. Maybe, please do. And hug the knees in, starting here. Told you we do cow face, so we're going to do that real quick. Maybe this is enough, or maybe bring your feet kind of towards your face, hands reach for the outside. Flex the feet, try and keep the knees stacked. Cow face. And release, keep the legs crossed, arms to a T, and let the legs fall to the left. And back through center, unwind the legs, and then left knee goes on top. Hug them in here, and then maybe take cow face instead. And release. Keep the legs crossed, arms to a T, legs fall to the right. Unwind, knees back through center. Set the feet down for bridge pose, arms alongside you. Lift your hips in line with your neck and knees. Maybe grab the edges of your mat, pull your heart open a little more. Release fingers under your back for 2 more full breaths. Last inhale. And slowly lower, exhale. Feet as wide as your mat, knees tap in the center, constructive rest. Option to stay here if you want this to be your Shavasana. Maybe bottoms of the feet together, knees go wide, butterfly on your back. Or extend your legs long and take your corpse pose. So we take our final rest here. Allow my voice to call you back. Know that you are at home. If you need more time, the space is yours. Stay, rest, release. If you're ready, though, to come out, wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe shake your head no. Roll knees, elbows until you want to. Maybe reach arms overhead, point the toes. Maybe hug the knees in and roll to your favorite side. Take a moment there. Or maybe simply just use your weight or a little effort to come to our final easy seat. Legs crossed, hands at the knees or heart. And we'll take our last community breath together. Exhale, empty out. Inhale. Let it go. Thank you for taking the time to tap into your power tonight. The power to set aside time for you, this one body and this one mind we have in this one life. Experiencing the only thing that is real, which is this moment. Take this mindfulness out into your night and enjoy whatever comes your way. Thank you, and namaste. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I am all here for you. Otherwise, if you're still in your Shavasana, ignore me, keep relaxing, maybe shut me off and then relax some more. Of course, if you don't feel complete, you need any other shapes, take it. Maybe get some music back on, your choice, your evening. I'll be here for a couple more minutes if you need me. So if you're ready to go out and you liked this, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Always, if you want recommendations on poses, on targets of your body, maybe your gluteus medius, just let me know. Thank you. You're nice. You're a nice flow. I bet you all look beautiful. I do. I am sad I can't see you guys in action. And girls and other lovely people of the world who practice yoga. I need more twisty action. Well, if there is nothing, you can always leave it in the comments after the fact. I do see your kind remarks out there in the world and other miscellaneous comments. But send whatever your way. I love you, and I can't wait to see you all again. Same time, same place next week. Have a good one.